Hello my beautiful people, how are you? Today I have this beautiful fall makeup look inspired. Honestly, it doesn't feel like fall where I live. As you can see, I'm wearing a very revealing top because it's pretty hot outside. And honestly, I am living. I'm living for this beautiful warm weather. It's not too hot, it's not too cold, it's just like perfection. It feels like heaven. I don't even know how heaven feels like, but it feels like heaven to me. So it doesn't feel like fall where I live, but I kind of wanted to get in the season with this makeup look, if that makes any sense. I created this beautiful, colorful, warm makeup look. It screams cozy, even though it's not my case. It screams cozy because of the warm colors. This reminds me of the colorful leaves falling from the trees. I miss that. So this is the makeup look I'm going to create in today's video. If you guys want to see how I achieve this look, then keep on watching. Quick reminder, I post twice a week on Monday and Thursday at 8 p.m. Central European Time or 2 p.m. New York Time. So if you don't want to miss any of my videos, hit the red button, ring the bell, activate all the notifications so you can get notified every single time I'm posting a new video on my channel. Let's be besties, and now let's just get into the video. So I'm going to, if I stop talking, it's because I'm in my world, but I'm using the Louise eyeshadow base, and probably I should have applied a little bit of concealer right below my eyebrow because it looks a little bit too light for my liking, but it's okay. It's okay. Don't you stop loving. Okay, next I'm going to take this small pencil brush. I don't know why I started with this brush, but it's okay. And I'm going to take Cafecito from Dominique Cosmetics. Again, I'm going to use my, whatever this is called, sponge from Shein. This is so helpful because if you don't want that much product on your brush, I do this, and then if I want to remove the eyeshadow from my brush, I just clean it. And it's not completely clean, but you can totally use a different eyeshadow. So as I said, I'm going with Cafecito, and I'm going to start right at the base. And as you can see, you need to build the eyeshadows just because I have a wet base. But I don't know why, I feel like it is a little bit more forgiving because as you can see, the more you blend the eyeshadows, no matter how freaking insanely pigmented they are, the more you blend them, the less intense they will look. So that's why I'm saying is a little bit more forgiving working on a wet base. Next, I'm going to take this blending brush and I'm going to slowly start to blend this. And again, I do have the exact same eyeshadow on this brush because I did use it on my other eye, so I'm going to try to remove as much as I can. And I'm going to start to blend this just a little bit because then I'm going to go with a different shade on top. That's enough. Next, I'm going to take another small pencil brush, but this one is a little bit more fluffy, and I'm going to take this beautiful orange shade. It's called Sorbet. Honestly, it looks kind of red on me. You will see in a second. I don't know why. So I'm applying this right at the base where the darker shade is. Then I'm going to take the blending brush and I'm going to start blending right where the colors meet, like right at the border. And I'm not picking any product. Okay, next I'm going to take this blending brush and I'm going to pack a shit ton of this Cafecito right here because I want it to be very dark and intense. Okay, next I'm going to build this orangey shade and I'm going to go right on top where this brown shade ends. I know it looks crazy and the process is a little bit tedious, but it's worth it. Like, look at this freaking gorgeous eyeshadow. It looks beautiful. So I'm taking this brush. I just did this. Okay, with the same brush that I applied the orange shade, I'm going to like remove the leftover eyeshadow, and then I'm going to blend this a little bit, and then I'm going to go with a different color on top. So take your time, okay? Okay, that was super easy. I'm telling you, working on a wet base is more forgiving. Next, I'm going to take this beautiful pumpkin color. It's called Reef and is again very pigmented. I'm going to top the excess and I'm going to go right on the border right here, okay? Like, I'm not gonna go where I don't have any eyeshadow. I'm going to connect it. Okay, so start slow. My nose is itchy. You guys, I had 2 dreams last night. In one of the dreams, we were followed by I don't even know who, and I remember we had to leave the house in such a rush, and I was super worried about my cats. And at this point, I don't even know if I was worried in my dreams about my cats or my subconscious was worried about my cats, like outside the dream. It was so intense. I felt this sadness because I had to leave my cats behind, and I was so worried they won't have food. Like, my older cat, she's on meds, like she has to take allergy meds every single day, so I was super worried, like, who's gonna give her the pill like every single day. I was so sad, and I'm telling you, we were followed at the point like you have to run for your life, but I was so worried about my cats. Anyway, that was one of the dreams, and the other one, it was even more intense, but I don't remember anything by now. Like, it is like puff gone, but I know it was even crazier than the dream with the cats. That's insane, and I barely dream about my cats. But then I had this dream once, like when we got our second cat. I had this dream. It was scary. Okay, I dreamed about a Emon. It was like pinching my cat, but she was bleeding, and somehow I couldn't do anything about it because, you know, it was this entity, it was invisible. So I was just seeing my cat having these like bites. Okay, and she was bleeding, she was crying, and I couldn't do anything about it. And oh my goodness, that dream was wild. Mish, she's at the window, she's like screaming outside. I don't know who she's calling. So yeah, I barely dream about my cats, but these dreams were intense and scary and wild. Anyway, back to this makeup tutorial. So next I'm going to take the brush that I applied this pumpkin shade, and I'm picking a little bit of color, but then I'm going to clean my brush. Okay, and I'm going to go right over where I first applied this shade, and I'm going to try to make it look as diffused as possible. So at this point, I just want to go over the colors and blend some more so it looks more diffused. As you can see, I have this straight line right here. I'm going to try to blend it as much as possible. So I'm not gonna pick more eyeshadows with my brushes. I'm just going to work with what I already have on them. Next, I'm going to cut my crease, and I'm going to try to make it as even as possible. Sometimes it's hard, okay? And it doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, I think it looks pretty even. Next, I'm going to take this beautiful metallic shade. It's called Burst. And I'm going to use a flat brush. And again, it looks very red, but it's not. It's just like a burnt orange. And it's a metallic. Did I say that? It looks bomb. Do we see that? I'm going to try to stay away from this part in my inner corner because I'm going to apply a different color on top. But now I'm going to build this shade. Oh my goodness, my eyeshadow matches my nails. I didn't plan that. Anyway, so right in this small portion, I'm going to go with this beautiful true gold metallic. It's called Mirage, whatever. And I'm going to take a very small brush and I'm going to top the excess in my palm. That's the color. It's absolutely stunning. So I'm going to apply it right here and then I'm going to mix it. Wow, that's a lot. And then I'm going to blend it with the other metallic I used. Okay, that's my mistake. Alright, and next I'm going to take the other brush. I'm going to blend it. And boom, done. So beautiful. Next I'm going to take the pencil brush and with the shade Cafecito, I'm going to connect on my bottom lash line. Okay. And then I'm going to take a little bit of the darker orange and the pumpkin shade and blend this, and that's it. I just need to do my face makeup and we are done. How freaking gorgeous is this? Obviously I need to clean my face, but this is absolutely beautiful. I love it. It screams fall. It screams like colorful leaves falling from the trees. It kind of looks like a late sunset as well. So that's it. This is the eyeshadow tutorial. I hope you guys find it easy to follow, maybe. I know it's not beginner friendly, but you just need to take your time and practice, obviously. Okay, be right back. Okay, so I forgot to film this part, but this looks insane. I'm like overlining my lips with this pencil from Beauty Bay. This is in the shade Vintage, and oh my goodness, this is so freaking dark. So I'm planning to use just a little bit of this dark pencil and then I'm going to go with a nude color, my trusty one. This is the BFF from Colourpop. So I'm going to kind of blend them together. I wanted to do something different, okay? Bear with me. Let's hope this works. Okay, I think I did something. Next I'm going to go with this lip tint. Okay, not bad. I love the smell of this lip tint. Just a tint. It smells like peaches. I love it. Alrighty, beautiful. So this is the final look. Honestly, I don't know how I feel about the lip combo. I feel like it's a little bit different for me, honestly. It's a little bit too dark maybe, but it kind of goes with this eye makeup look, right? Let me know what you think in the comments below, and that's it. As I said, I don't know if I said this, I'm going to have all the products I used in today's video down below in the description. And I know I already said this, but this eyeshadow palette is not beginner friendly. This one is a little bit more forgiving, but don't get fooled, okay? The pigmentation on this one is absolutely insane, but this formula is a little bit more messy, if that makes sense. Nonetheless, they are both beautiful and pigmented and amazing, but this is not a first impressions or review on these two palettes. I just wanted to mention that the formula is intense. Okay, so this is the finished look. I honestly love it. It feels warm, it feels cozy, even though it's not my case right now. It's hot. I need to take a shower because I'm sweating, no joke, and I'm kind of smelling a lot of it, so I need to take a shower, that's for sure. If you guys are going to recreate this beautiful look, please tag me and I'm going to give you a shout out in one of my videos or on Instagram. Please tag me. I would love to see your recreation, so don't forget to tag me, okay? That's it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Take care, and I will see you guys in my next one. Please follow me on TikTok because I'm very creative there. Even though I post TikToks on my shorts, follow me on TikTok because it's more fun there. I don't know why, but TikTok is so much fun to me. I love it.